Hello and a very warm welcome. Driver ratings for the 70th anniversary Grand Prix. All 20 drivers covered as we rate them out of 10 for their weekend. Max won the race with an epic tyre strategy. And yeah, we go down all 20 drivers, not in order, but let's rate them. Nico Hülkenberg, 10 out of 10. His first race back in months. And it's sensational. He got P3 in qualifying, beat Lance Stroll. His first race back, he finished 7th, was on for P5, ran out of tyres, but to come back, finish 7th, get good points for the team, P3 quali, sensational. 10 out of 10, and let's see if he's in for Spain or whether Perez is back. Lance Stroll, 6, P6 in the race. P6 in quali, P6 in the race. Quali he got beat by Hülkenberg, but in the race a one stop paid off and good points for Stroll. Lando Norris 6, more points, but McLaren did not have the pace. They lacked pace all weekend. He beat Carlos Sainz all weekend, so yeah. Carlos Sainz. Now I'm a huge fan of Carlos Sainz, but I'm going to give him 2. I thought he was very poor. I was disappointed with Carlos Sainz. A poor qualifying, disappointed, he struggled in the race. He had a poor pit stop which didn't help, but beaten by Norris all weekend. So Sainz, driver of the season last season, since he announced he was going to Ferrari, he got that amazing qualifying in Austria but can't catch a break at the minute. Giovinazzi 3, out-qualified Kimi, P19, P17 in the race. He's a good qualifier, needs to work on his race pace. Kimi Räikkönen 3, last in quali, out-qualified by Giovinazzi. Kimi Räikkönen's actually not that great in... them two are complete opposite. Giovinazzi's good in quali, bad in the race. Kimi's better in the race than he is quali. He beat 4 cars, to be fair, Räikkönen. Hard to mark them, to be honest. Danny Kvyat 7, P16 in quali, ran wide at Copse, his last time got deleted. P10 in the race, great points, one stop strategy really paid off. Gasly 7, amazing qualifying, P7, Silverstone specialist, beat Alexander Albon. He's in an AlphaTauri, he beat a Red Bull on pure pace. Struggling on the tyres in the race though, Gasly really struggled and ended up out the points. Sebastian Vettel 0. Oh wow, that's painful to give him 0, but you gotta mark him fair. 0 for Vettel. Stopped. He had a problem in FP2, big oil leak. Painful to see him not even make Q3, qualified P11, and then starts the race, spins going into turn 1, strategy was awful, no pace. I mean, Leclerc gets 4th, Vettel's 12th in the race. I think there's something going on with Vettel's car. I think he cannot be that far off. It just doesn't make sense. Leclerc 8, one stop strategy, finishes P4, fantastic strategy. It's like a win, outperforming the car. P8 quali, P4 the race. One of the drivers of the day, Leclerc. Bottas 8, amazing qualifying, pole position. Strategy cost him big time in the race. Couldn't believe it. I mean, he really was critical of the team. The team kind of cost Bottas big time. Hamilton got the better strategy, and he loses more points in the World Championship. Hamilton 8, extends the title lead by 4 points, finished 2nd, fastest lap. P2 race, P2 quali. Yeah, Max did a better job. Really struggled on the tyres, Mercedes. Kevin Magnussen 0, horror weekend, P17 in quali, retired in the race. 5-second penalty for swiping Latifi. Should have been a more severe penalty. Grosjean 4, he had a great qualifying, P13, one of his best qualifyings that I can remember, but the race pace is poor for Haas, so P16 in the race. George Russell 5, again he makes it out of Q1 into Q2, He got blocked massively in qualifying by Ocon, but race pace very poor. Really struggled on the tyres. Nearly had a tyre failure, did Russell. Latifi 5 did a better job in quali. He beat both of the Alphas, but in the race it's tough for Williams. Ricciardo 5, amazing qualifying, qualified P5, but in the race driver error, spun at turn 3, dropped all the way down, finishes P14. Esteban Ocon 8, he got a 3 place grid penalty for blocking Russell in qualifying, qualified 11th, dropped down to 14th, but in the race he was incredible, 1 stop, P8 in the race, good tyre management. Last but not least, the Red Bulls. Albon 5, severely under pressure, qualifies P9, out-qualified by Gasly in an AlphaTauri, but Albon's struggle, he's very bad in qualifying, he's great in the race, but he can't keep doing these comeback drives because he should be higher up. His teammate wins the race. Great race pace, good overtakes, ballsy overtakes. I mean, he did great overtakes, Norris, Raikkonen round at Copse. Good overtakes, very good overtakes, 1 on Gasly. Bad qualifying, better in the race. Albon needs to work on Saturday performance. Max, 10 out of 10. Dominated, took a risk, went for the hard tyre. Strategy paid off. First non-Mercedes winner. Great tyre management, was quick on all the tyres, he looked comfortable, wasn't having degradation like all the others. He looked pretty comfortable on his tyres. It's a good job Max is in Formula 1, because if he wasn't, F1 would be in trouble. He's a special talent, is the Dutchman, and he goes second in the drivers' standings, which is incredible. He's actually ahead of Bottas in the standings. So there we have it, qualifying reaction, race reaction, driver ratings for the 70th anniversary Grand Prix. We go on to Spain in 1 week's time, and we go again, we do exactly the same. Thanks for watching, comment down below, get involved, and yeah, there are all the ratings done. Max and Hülkenberg score high, and Sebastian Vettel and Kevin Magnussen, not a good weekend for them too. Thanks for watching, adios.